Tonight we have a warning. Don't fall for the so-called grandparent scam. Victims get a phone call from someone pretending to be a loved one in an emergency. They ask the victim to wire money and end up taking it for themselves. It's been going on for quite a while, but people are still falling victim and the scams are targeting more people. ONN's Kristen Severance went out to investigate. She joins us live tonight. And Kristen, you found out it's not just elderly people being targeted.
That's right, Danita. You know, I sat down with a guy who lost $2,500 after he received an email from a friend who needed help. This 51-year-old Willoughby man tells me not all scammers target the elderly or pretend to be someone's grandchild needing help.
I got an email who I thought was from one of my friends who I knew was going to Wales. He said he had all his bags stolen and his credit card and his passport and everything, and he needed some money for a flight home.
Not wanting to leave his friend stranded, he wired $2,500 to the UK.
Sounds like it would happen to this guy if you knew the guy, you know, it just seemed to make sense.
Then came a second email asking for $500 more. Sensing something was wrong, he called his friend.
Here he is, he was back home.
Authorities believe hackers stole the friend's identity, created a fake email address, and sent the note for help.
It could happen to anyone in a variety of ways. Normally it is the grandmother, grandpa, you know, I need help, I'm out of state in jail or in the hospital. And normally that's a phone call. In this case it was email, where they were able to obtain a almost identical email address for a friend.
Lieutenant Tom Trem said do your research, because once you wire the cash and the money is gone, so are your chances of getting it back.
Even if you think you're wiring it to, say, another state or another city, it actually can be picked up in Nigeria or any country. As long as they have that access code, they can pick up the money anywhere in the world.
I think everybody should be careful, and I should have been more careful, but I did what I did.
And, you know, the guy I interviewed, he didn't want to show his face because he was embarrassed that he fell for the scam. Police tell me that happens a lot. People won't even report the crime because they can't believe they fell for something like that. So a lot of times these crimes go unreported and they're not investigated. Of course, they're telling people, don't be embarrassed, call them. They say, really, this can happen to anyone. Live in the newsroom tonight, I'm Kristen Severance, the Ohio News Network.